I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to talk about the Goblin match up against Angmar. And as you all know, the Angmar heroes, especially Karsh, Rogash, Witch King, are very deadly against the Goblin. They have area damage, all these three heroes. And area damage destroys the Goblin warrior and makes them useless totally. So at some point with Goblin faction, you need to ignore or at least not recruit a big number of Goblin warrior. You need a few Goblin units at some point later on. At the beginning, you need Goblin warrior, and if you can spam, let's say 2, 3 Goblin caves, that would be great. Okay, now the Goblin player, the right build order, in my opinion, against Angmar is going to be like this: build 2 Goblin caves, and then I mean 2 Goblin tunnels, and then 2 Goblin caves, and then a third Goblin cave, and then okay, you will be at 3 resource building and 3 Goblin caves, and then build one more resource building, and then after that one more resource building. In total resource buildings will be 5 for 3 Goblin caves, and then the fisher. Why do you need the fisher? Fisher are the half trolls pikemen, what you need. And these half trolls pikemen, you can creep and protect yourself from the wolf riders if the Angmar player goes for wolf riders. And you know, Wolf Rider will stalk inside the Goblin, and half trolls will finish them. That's the first part. First, yeah, and it's great to scout the enemy. The Goblin player was scouting. I hope he saw that the enemy has 2 Hall of Kingsmen, which means no Wolf Riders for now, but he might build a Wolf Rider eventually. So he needs the Fisher. I don't recommend the Spiderling versus yeah, I don't really recommend it. I'd rather go for the Fisher. It works better. You can protect better your goblins. And also the half trolls will help in killing the Gundabad orc with Goblin warrior, because they attack from behind the Goblin army. They have spears, long spears. And yeah, now the Angmar player is creeping and he's forming axis throwers, Gundabad orc. Goblin player, meanwhile, oh, actually he's going for a fisher. That's perfect. All right, now after that, there should be more resource buildings, and try to get the spider riders. If he can get the riders, that would be huge. Or maybe fisher. Okay, yes, or maybe cave troll. Cave troll is also a great choice in my opinion. Why is the cave troll so good? He can attack here, except the pikemen. If the pikemen are not included, you can push with your goblin warrior inside the army of Angmar, and also push at the same time with the cave troll with his fist, or maybe with his stick. You can use the stick and it will knock down units. This is the normal cave troll from the goblin player. He he lured this troll from this place. He destroyed the players nowadays are using the one goblin warrior to bait the troll, and with other goblins they destroy the house of the troll. This is a neutral troll, and here war chant from both of the players. A good surrounding from the goblin warrior all over the Angmar army, killing the Gundabad orc and Ruder spearman. Everything was killed. That's really perfect. And the cave troll will be out soon. Half trolls, marauders will destroy this one. Amazing. So what the goblin player should do next? Okay, after this. Okay, fire drakes are very expensive. You know, if you want to upgrade them, you need 1,100. It's expensive. 1 or 2 lumber mill now. And then the Spider Rider. Spider Rider are important in every scenario. Their speed, they can destroy Wolf Rider, they can trample. They are very important, Spider Riders, okay? Trolls are great, but you also need the Spider Riders. If you, as we talked before, if you form 4 battalions of Spider Riders with the army, with like elite army for the Goblin, the Spider Riders can destroy Dark Rangers later on. Okay, they will destroy Dark Rangers later on. Okay, this troll will deal some good damage to this building here, and the Wolf Riders were recruited from the Angmar player. It depends on the player's skill, how they play Angmar, but for now, the Goblin player is doing good. At some point, as I said, oh, nice switching to the rock, so he cannot face the pikeman. Wolf riders are getting killed by the goblin warrior. Nice one. A clumped goblin can destroy the wolf rider. And yeah, that's it. This building will be destroyed by the troll cave troll. Okay. Walder was recruited. Okay. What's the goblin player? Okay, actually, he's doing really good, the goblin player, by building 2 lumber mill, and I like his build order so much. He just needs uh, spider pet and spider riders, and also Azog at this stage. He's doing fantastically great, and his army is, oh wow, he has 4 trolls. He has 4 trolls, and the goblin trolls, they can destroy pikemen of Angmar. Angmar pikemen are one of the weakest pikemen in this game. You need hill trolls at some point from Angmar. But yeah, trolls are doing fantastic, and the game will be over, I think, very soon. But against the, let's talk if the game went late and the Angmar player bought the, okay, yeah, it was over. We're talking about if the Angmar player bought the Rogash and started stealing your trolls, because Rogash has the ability of first ability to dominate a troll, and he can take control over the goblin troll. What you need in this case is to stop making trolls. Trolls are great against Angmar, but if he gets Rogash, you need to stop making trolls and go for the fire drakes. You can buy 3 fire drakes units, 1 from the fortress and 2 from the fisher. Combine them with your goblin warrior and some half trolls pikemen. Rogash cannot control half trolls pikemen. What you can also do is what you can also do is with Angmar is to get Dragon Lord. Always not a bad choice. If you don't have money for the Dragon Lord, um, it is, in my opinion, great to have a giant with half trolls protected with goblin heroes. Half trolls and goblin heroes, giants are so deadly against Angmar because Angmar unit, especially Ruder Spearmen, and axis throwers, they die versus the giants, rock. Okay, keep in mind that half trolls, hill trolls, I mean from Angmar, the elite pikemen, they don't die from giants. You need different stuff. But against the Rudor Spearman, if the Angmar player is having big army of Rudor Spearman axis throwers, giant will be the best choice, protected by half trolls and goblin. Let's say 2 goblin archers, 3 goblin archers, and a couple of half trolls and the Goblin King and the Azog to give a buff for the Goblin group. Okay, this way you can defend from the Angmar heroes. And yeah, half trolls can hurt Rogash and the Witch King. And Azog level 4 is very important. He can destroy the Angmar heroes. That's it. That's it. And the fire drakes will also help if you have money. It was so important to get a lumber mill. I like that the goblin player has made some lumber mill. He will be rich over time and will be fine economically. Thank you so much for watching. I gave my experience about Goblin versus Angmar. Normally games go late, but this one went very short. That's it. take care and keep improving. Have a good day.